All right, now that we've learned how to create a graph and get some information from here, what I want to do is start thinking about, well, what can I learn from these graphs? What information can I get from this data? Well, according to the model of standing waves, the slope of this graph should be related to the speed of the wave. So what I can do from this is figure out that the slope should be equal to all of this information, because I'm taking off n, because remember, you've got dependent variable equals independent variable times the slope. And so from this, you can solve for the wave speed here. So we've got the slope from the wave speed. That's going to be our slope from here, which in my case came out to be 10. Now I do have an intercept. I think I might have messed up my data somewhere there. I should have an intercept of 0 according to that equation, but hopefully you've got something better from your experiment. So then here I've got a wave speed. This is where I would calculate that based on what I rearranged here from my little bit of algebra. If I say slope equals this, I can solve for v in terms of slope. And then what will happen, you've got two wave speeds now, right? You've got wave speed based on the actual propagation of the pulse going up and down the slinky. And then you've got this wave speed number 2 from the slope that you just calculated. In principle, these two things should be relatively close to each other. Well, how do I know if they're close to each other? I use something called percent difference. The formula for percent difference is pretty straightforward. You take the difference, meaning you subtract the two wave speeds, and then you just divide them by the average. Why the average? Well, because I don't know which of these should be correct. I don't know which one is going to be a better measurement of the wave speed, but if I take the average, hopefully that will wash out any sort of differences between the two. And so percent difference we interpret this way, that if your percent difference is 0, it means you had a perfect match. 100% or more means something went horribly wrong. Usually in an intro physics lab, you're going to see percent differences less than about 10%. If you ever get more than that, you want to go back over your data, see what might have happened. But that's pretty much it. That's how we get through our first lab activity here, learning about wave speed using a Jupyter Notebook.